do love living away from it all, but when you need something, that's when you wish that you lived closer. Oh boy, here's my store. Tater Temptations. What do you say, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Tony, and you're watching DirtDriven Life. And this is what I got going on today. I am going to keep preparing for this spring rush. I'm still trying to get some things together. I made a big change this year for me, a big change. And what I did is I traded in a piece of equipment and got me something bigger to help me out. Let's see here. This one, no, it's not 7/8. I think that's what I got. So yeah, if you've been watching me so far, I ended up getting the SVL75 3rd generation from Kubota. I had a L2501 tractor that I started off with about 4 years ago. So I am very happy with this so far. I kept a couple attachments. I have that Grapple that I kept from the tractor. I also kept this. I got this from Good Works Tractors. And I ended up getting this from Titan. It came in yesterday, set up for the 3-point hitch. You know, cost me just a few $100s to get it to still be able to use this to have in my arsenal, because I made a big investment in doing this to get a good price that I was comfortable with on the tractor trade-in. I negotiated the attachments that I had with that tractor, and all those attachments were set up for the driveways and grading that I did. Did a job, just slower, and I definitely wanted to move a little bit faster in this business. So I am just sitting with this, the bucket, and keeping my Grapple and keeping the Thatcher here. So I have to change these here. They're too short for this adapter here. So that's what I'm gonna do today, and just let's watch me do it. So guys, what had happened is, and if you're wondering, I got a mask on for the cold weather. But what had happened is I'd lost my video content on part 2 of fixing the Grapple. That was a lot of work trying to put that all together. I even lost it after a complete edit, right before I was ready to upload it to the channel. Oh, come on. How did I do that? Well, how I did that? I did that thinking I was going to clean up my files, because I had a lot of files already doing these videos, editing them and everything that you go through and keep. And when I made a decision exactly what I was going to delete, I hit delete. And for some reason, they all deleted. So after a 3-second panic mode, I went back to the recycle bin on my PC, seen where the files were deleted, all of them, all of them, and then I hit restore to put them back. Now, this was late at night, as a lot of you guys that I've listened to talk about that you put in some hours on this stuff. So when I retrieved them, I seen that they were back. I was happy and called it quits. A couple days later, because I had some other things to do, I had a bid to go get, which I did get the bid. So that I should have some footage there next week as well. It's a 2-dayer. I'm choosing to do a 2-dayer on it. It could be a whole day, but I'm trying to work around this cold weather, overnight freezing. But anyway, I went back a couple days later to say, hey, I'm gonna upload that video, and I couldn't find it. Well, I should say, when I opened it, it was just dead. Or I should say it was empty. What had happened is it just brought the shortcuts back. So, got some help. Somebody I know, very close to me on the computer stuff. Searched and searched and searched. They're gone. They are gone. So what do I do? You know, it was, you know, it's like, well, now what do I do? You know, it throws you off track is what it did. I had a plan, and just like an excavation, something came along and changed that plan, so I got to adapt. So hey, this came in. I'm not even going to be using this for nothing else. It is for that only. But hey, it's for me and my business and what I am going to be doing. Let's match this up here. This still is going to be too small for that. But I'm working with what I have to make it work, right? That's what we do. That's what we should be doing. and then waiting for that day you can pull the trigger on something better. I apologize if you hear me breathing. That's annoying. I don't know what to do about it. I pulled the mic from me. That's kind of why you didn't really hear me talk on the first few videos. Me trying to figure out where in between things and my huffing and puffing of doing things, because I huff and puff at my age. It's different now. I got that BOB syndrome, big old belly. And when you're doing something like now, bending over here doing this, your BOB gets in the way. And you got to learn to adapt. So, you know, no more shoestring time. All right. Let's see right here. This barely fits. I think it was on a... Come on, baby. You barely fit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This may work quick. So I've been learning a lot with this camera business. Disappointed on... Get off of there. I'm already aggravated with how easy these little small cameras overheat, which is the batteries that are in them. We'll work on this side here. Makes me want to stick with my smartphone. It kicks butt on videos, and I haven't had it overheat. Ah, dang it. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna do me that way, ain't it? It's gonna do me that way. Come on, where was your spot at? Oh, come on. Oh, you sucker. All right. Oh. All right. First time hooking up to it. Actually, second time. Sorry. All right, let's see here. Looks like I got to do that, and then I got to pull it up and a knot fit. Let's see here. Let's try this out. Let's see here. It is light enough that I think I could pull it up here. Oh, that felt funny. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go on this side. Shit. Are you serious? If you haven't seen this, like I said, Good Works tractors, or Good Works tractor. He sells this, a couple sizes. Give it some more down pressure here. So I'll get the hang of it. It's just, that's what I need to do, is get the hang of it here. Let's see if we can get this grass a little bit more here. Cleared for snow, and that's the problem with gravel, is when you clear your snow off, you take your gravel with you. Now let's try to push it. How about that? Let's try pushing it. Let me wind up here. Let's try pushing. need to go slower here. One more. Take a look. Besides the splash on the side, did it? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That one looks like it's attached. Nope. Check it out. All right. I need to get some rock. All right. Man, that makes me happy. I am a bit nervous going into my season coming up and having a lack of attachments. So if anything, the video, hopefully if things go good, you're going to see me be buying attachments. And what better fun, because I enjoy it, watching guys on the channels in our line of work showing new attachments that they got and then giving you feedback on them. You know, they're all kind of similar, ain't they? They're different designs, but I mean, you gotta rip up the rock, so you need something that rips it up. My grapple wheel, there's that. That's why I got that, kept it. Grading. Let's get you up here a little more. I don't know angles of the cameras very well, so that's some of the files that I deleted were due to bad camera angles. I didn't want to delete my good ones, but that's what happened. Now look how fluff this is. You can see my footprint. But yeah, so that's where the grapple would come in for me to rip up, you know, potholes and the driveways. That's my plan. Also, I can use it to rake pretty aggressively. I can open up the top jaws, lay it down. It's a rake anyway, so I can definitely do that. I'm gonna use that for grading. In addition, for the bucket as well, grading. The attachment I'm wanting to do next is the plate that goes between an attachment and the skid steer or compact track loader, however you want to call them. I always call them skid steers. So that's what I want to get, the hydraulic tilt plate. And that will solve, for me, I'm thinking of having to get attachments getting attachments with hydraulic tilts on them, like the grader, the Roadrunner grader, the yellow big dude that has, you can do it manually. I don't want to do manually, and that'll be more in my videos. You'll understand where I'm coming from on doing things manually. I'm a one-man operation, so I want the right tool and move right along with things. So I'm thinking my best choice is that tilt attachment. And prices on these things. Who is it? There is somebody online that sells one brand new, $2,000. The complaints on it, though, is a lot of people saying when you back drag with that tilt plate on with your bucket, the bucket falls off. So I don't want that, especially at a customer's job, trying to do the job, and you're backing up and your bucket keeps falling off. That's a no-go. Then they're right at they're right around $5,000. That CH Roadrunner, if I'm saying that right, that grader, right at $5,000, just the box. And then when you start adding the hydraulics to it and stuff, I mean, it's getting up there to $8,000, what I've been pricing. And I've been pricing these tilt all the way up to what I'd like to have, to $6,700 is the best price. There is some higher. There was one for $8,000. So I think the one for $6,700 was on Skid Steer Nation. I believe that's who it was. And but surprisingly, I called my dealer at Kubota, and theirs, which is very well made, that's what is that? Is that the T35? I could be saying that wrong, but he just gave me an estimate yesterday on it, a quote, and they were asking $4,100 for it. It's still a lot of money. It impressed me. The price did. I do want the tilt plate that also has what do you call it? It's like the third function added to it, to where you can hook up to it, because the tilt plate hooks up to your hydraulics. So if you put a hydraulic run attachment to it, you can't use the tilt because you're hooked up there. So they evidently, the tilt you can get an option where it's got like a third function or something on it, where you can plug into that with your hydraulic attachments and switch off and on between the two when you want to use one or the other. And I think that'd be a road to go down, a lane to go down with. And then with that tilt, then I'm not limited on going after graders, levelers, things like that, and working for something that needs a tilt capacity, because you always want to make crowns when you got to, or smooth ditches out when you got to, when you know, just being able to hold that tilt capacity. So anyway, I'm happy with it. Now, this stuff can always reroute, but the idea is during summertime, not now, but summertime, when you pull this stuff out, it kills it pretty much right away because of the heat. So I will communicate through comments. So you see what I got, ask away on if there's something in particular you want me to show you, or even something particular you want me to talk about. So I'll add that into the next video, talk about some other stuff that I have, and also hopefully real soon I'll have the job that I'm doing in there as well. All right, guys. Well, hey, like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. Just as what I do for the other guys too that I watch that I like, and I really do appreciate it. And hopefully you enjoy the channel. and hope to hear from you. Y'all have a good day. Look at this big man. I found blowing in the yard. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Let's see. You're what? 165 pounds, Mastiff? And it's from your butt to the back of your head. Look at that. Look what we do. Ain't humans so silly? You're a good boy. What you got on your nose? Going after dirt again?